and welcome to another episode of I Can't Cook Either. Today we're going to be making a super easy chocolate dump cake, and to go along with that, some cream cheese icing. For this recipe, you will need 1 package of Devil's Food cake mix, 1 package of instant chocolate pudding mix, 2 eggs, 1/4 cup oil, 1 cup of chocolate chips, and 1 1/4 cup water. I don't have anything to show off for that one. So first things first, we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So the reason this is called a dump cake is because you only need 1 pan, a 13 by 9 inch one. And we're going to dump in all the ingredients into this 1 pan and mix it all in there. So the first ingredient we're going to dump in is going to be the oil, and this is going to be 1/4 of a cup. After the oil is in there, you just put in all the other ingredients and mix it all up. So here we go. So here is the cake mix. And here is the pudding mix. And this is 1 1/4 cup water. Alright, now that this looks really interesting, I'm going to add in the 2 eggs. Yucky. Make sure to wash your hands. Then make sure to get all the big clumps out. Alright, and we're going to be adding in a whole cup of chocolate chips here. And personally, I'm going to stir some of these in, and then I'm going to add some on top when we're all done. Alright, now it's all smooth, so now I'm just putting on the chocolate chips on top. And once you're happy or satisfied enough with how your cake looks, you're going to put it in the oven for 35 to 45 minutes. Now, sure, you could stop there, maybe just top it with some powdered sugar, and it would still be a really good cake. But I think this cream cheese icing makes it even better. For this icing, you will need 325 grams of powdered sugar, ½ a cup of cream cheese, 10 tablespoons of butter, and 2 tablespoons of oil. All right, first things first, we're going to cream the butter and the cream cheese. And ½ a cup of cream cheese is right about 4 ounces. Let's get creamy. All right, that's all done. All right, and then it's going to be 325 grams of sugar altogether. I'm going to do it in rough halves. And then I'll mix this together. And because it's so darn thick right now, we're going to be adding in some oil before we add in the rest of the sugar. This looks kind of like mashed potatoes right now, but I guarantee it doesn't taste anything like them. Okay, and I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of oil right now. And now I'm going to measure the other half of my powdered sugar. Okay, the final step of this icing is adding in this powdered sugar and mixing it all together. And yeah, the bowl's a little bit of a mess, but the icing's all complete. Now, you can choose to either ice the cake like you would a normal cake and just put it on top, or you can do what I tend to do and just individually ice a piece of cake if you feel like you want icing that day. 35 minutes has passed and it's time to check it. I've got my toothpick here. All right, the toothpick is still lit, so I'm going to put it in for another 5 minutes. All right, the timer just went off again, so hopefully this time it's all done. All right, it looks all good to me. Now I'm going to wait for it to cool a little bit, and then it'll be time for our taste test. Well, the cake is finally cooled down. It took a while. And it is time for the taste test. Now, I've had this cake several times before, and no, it is not the prettiest cake out there, but this cake isn't supposed to be pretty. It's supposed to be delicious and very easy. I think it's very good, very chocolatey and moist and very lovely. The icing on top is super sweet, so if you want a little bit of a less sweet option, you can always take the icing off, but I prefer it with. I also like to heat it up in the microwave sometimes, so I definitely recommend that you try that. Thank you so much for watching the video, and if you try out this recipe for yourself, make sure to let me know. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you would like to see more of my stuff, maybe consider subscribing. Bye guys!